is going on, Dork Daily? It is your resident Delco Dork, Gabe Riberio, back with another video. I thought this would be a fun one, folks. We're going to take a little trip down memory lane with the G-Man. For whatever reason, a few days ago, something popped in my head, something I had forgotten about a long time ago. It was a very addicting segment from my youth. From when I was a kid, there was a segment in Sesame Street called Monster in the Mirror involving Grover. And here's something I don't think a lot of you remember. Do you guys remember the time that the Simpsons were on Sesame Street? So, this is originally a song, Monster in the Mirror, as I mentioned, came out in 1989. That was a segment on Sesame Street. The whole shtick is Grover is talking to himself in the mirror because he's scared of his own reflection, and he scares the monster back by saying, "Wubba, wubba, wubba." My God, that chorus is addicting. Wubba, 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 woo, woo, woo. And a doodly doo. But I digress. 1991, they did an up-to-date version with celebrities singing along in the chorus. And there are a lot of people who are very popular at the time. I could go down a huge list. There was well over 20. I can't do them all. Some of them, like, I don't want to say they faded in obscurity, but you'd have to be of a certain age to remember them. But big names, Siskel and Ebert, Ray Charles, Robin Williams, Glenn Close, Julia Roberts, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Bo Jackson. And then we get to a moment where Grover's in his room and there is a photo frame of The Simpsons, of all people. And it's crazy because the popularity of The Simpsons in 1991 was huge, no doubt. But I just find it funny because The Simpsons at one point, believe it or not, was considered an edgy show. If you guys remember this, if you're big Simpsons fans, they actually had a correspondence with the White House with Barbara Bush because George H.W. Bush once said that he wishes
to make American families a lot more like the Waltons and a lot less like the Simpsons.
The Simpsons was the first animated sitcom since the Flintstones to air in primetime. And at the time they were considered edgy because it was supposed to be a cartoon, but it's for adults. But at the same time, like, we all watched it as kids. So it's funny to think of something that was that risque and edgy being on the most popular kids show, arguably ever. And it's funny that they're just singing. It's so great that there's like a universe where the Simpsons sung along with Grover. So the video just ends. Grover's walking off with the frame of the Simpsons, and Bart says,
"Hey, wubba, man!"
Bart!
Ah!
Well, we're not going to get a strangling on Sesame Street, but then they just get back and they pose in the photo with Grover holding it up. Especially millennials and Gen Xers. It'll blow your mind. It's one of those forgotten crossovers. It almost left my mind entirely, and then poof, out of nowhere, I remembered it again. It's such a joy to watch it. It's from a simpler time when you're younger and like, oh my God, the Simpsons are on Sesame Street. I'm just going to warn you now. This song is going to be very addicting. You're going to be singing it to yourself. Wubba, 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 woo, woo, woo. But what do you guys think? Have you seen Monster in the Mirror from the Sesame Street? Do you remember the Simpsons being on there? Let me know down in the comments. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. From Dork Daily, this is Gabe Riberio, and a wubba, 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 woo, woo, woo.
Wubba, 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 woo, woo.